Welcome to Discussion Questions. Today we ask the question, do you prefer shopping online or in a real store? What's on your shopping list? Do you sometimes buy things that you don't need? Well, I prefer shopping online. I find it more convenient. Firstly, I am lazy, so it's nice to shop without having to get out of my pajamas. I don't even need to get out of bed. I can just search through websites and apps using my phone. Secondly, I like bargain hunting. I remember years ago having to walk from store to store to see the differences in price and having to remember all that information in my head. Nowadays, I can see all the price information from different stores all on one screen. I can shop around for the best price without leaving my home. Finally, I don't have a car, so buying big things is better when I can buy them online. I don't have to carry lots of big and heavy things home or try to get on a bus with lots of bags. I can just let someone else carry them. As long as they deliver after 2 p.m. when I wake up, everything is great. I respectfully disagree. I agree with the convenience of having things delivered. However, I much prefer buying things in a real store. I like to be able to see what I am actually buying before I spend any money. For example, clothes. I want to be able to try on the clothes, to wear them, see how they fit me, and what I look like in those clothes before spending money. I don't want to buy something, wait for it to be delivered, just to find out that it was a mistake and return it. Also, I can have something immediately. Retail therapy is a great thing. The excitement of buying something and being able to use it as soon as you get home is so exciting. I don't want to get excited about buying something and then have to wait a few days to use it. I want to use it immediately. That's why I bought something, so I can use it, not have to wait for it. Well, that's a good point, but I like the anticipation of having something to look forward to. It's a great feeling to get home after a long, hard day of work to find the thing you ordered has arrived. Anyway, let's ask our favourite
humanoid
if he prefers shopping online or in a real store. I prefer shopping online. I can buy secret stuff. Well, what kind of stuff do you... Never mind. I don't want to know. Well, the things... Oh, I have lots of things on my shopping list. Fashion items are the first thing. Clothes by Calvin Klein, Gucci, you know, real fashion designers. I hate own brand clothing. Clothes that you can buy in supermarkets is not that interesting for me. Well, I was kind of thinking about stuff that you buy every day or once a week. That kind of stuff. Yes, I buy Gucci every day. But if you're talking about boring stuff, things that are on my shopping list are TVs, sports cars, smartphones. You buy a smartphone once a week? At least once a week. When I go on a shopping spree, I can spend a lot of money. Well, how often do you go on a shopping spree? Twice a day. I bought Buckingham Palace yesterday. I got quite the bargain. Queen Elizabeth II wasn't too happy though. She thought it was a steal. Well, the things that are on my shopping list are maybe not as pricey as his, but I like to buy everyday things. I drink a lot of tea in my milk, so that's quite close to the top of my shopping list. I also buy simple groceries like vegetables, bread, rice, simple things to make simple meals with. I try to eat healthily, but I cook for myself, so I just make simple dishes. Then there's stuff for my cat Buster. I need to regularly buy him cat food. Tinned food as well as dry food. I also need to buy him cat litter because, well, he poops once a day. I sometimes like to treat myself or buy something to help me relax. So I sometimes buy books or a movie. I usually buy those online. So instead of being on a shopping list, they are on a wish list. I can browse online and add them to a wish list, and later, maybe a few weeks later, I can purchase those things when I am ready to read or watch them. And that's it. I live alone, so my shopping list is actually quite simple, really. How about our favourite
humanoid?
What's on your shopping list? Ice cream. Ice cream flavoured toothpaste. A toothbrush made out of ice cream. Why? Because it melts? Well, can't you keep it in the freezer like everyone else? Do you put your toothbrush in a freezer? Everything that I buy is useful. Last week, I bought a fishing rod with a clock on it. Oh, you like fishing then? No, it's got a clock on it. I use it to tell the time. I carry it with me everywhere. I also bought an electric fan. So it's quite hot where you live? No, it's freezing. Even in the summer, it's freezing. I like to stick out my tongue and see how close I can get my tongue to the blades without them cutting off my tongue, like this. You're right. Very useful. Congratulations on being someone who splashes out on very useful items. Well, I am definitely a very frugal person. I only buy something if I definitely need it. I hate buying something that's a pig in a poke. An iPad might be a very exciting purchase, but if I only use it once or just to check emails, then that's a big waste of money. I recently bought a robot vacuum cleaner. I thought it would change my life, that I could save time by doing other things whilst the robot cleans my floor. However, it doesn't work as well as I thought it would. It's not that powerful. Also, I have to spend as much time moving furniture out of the way so that the robot can get into certain places as I would if I was just cleaning by myself. My cat Buster likes to play with it, and so Buster causes it to change its path, meaning that some areas don't get cleaned. And ultimately, I have to stand out of its way whilst it cleans, meaning that I do nothing when I want to be doing something. it's actually easier for me just to sweep up my floor all by myself. So that was a waste of money and something that I don't need. Now the vacuum cleaner just collects dust. That's irony. Well, a few days ago, I said that I bought Buckingham Palace. I thought that I was getting value for money. Turns out that Queen Elizabeth still wants to stay there. Also, although many tourists visit there every day, I don't get the money that the tourists spend. That money goes to the royal family. I wanted to knock down Buckingham Palace to build an amusement park instead. But many people in the UK complained, saying that Buckingham Palace was an historic and important building. So, I have a palace that I can't use and I can't make money from. That was a waste of money. A pig in a poke. But my friend told me that the sun is for sale, so I shall buy the sun tomorrow. And I will charge everyone in the world for using the sun during the day. If they don't pay me, I will turn off the sun. That is a sound investment, I think. Bye-bye.